With spring right around the corner, join me as I tackle some areas of my home that need some extra love and attention as we reset for the new season ahead. Welcome to Simple Sacred Home. My name is Paige, and in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my spring reset video. Spring is honestly right around the corner, even though the weather outside does not feel that way here in New England. It will be here before we know it, and I've been itching to tackle some deep cleaning and organizing. And while I have that desire, I'm going to take advantage of that in this video rather than waiting till mid-March, because once the weather does start to get warmer and the spring is here, I'm likely going to want to use that time other ways. And so while it's cold and I spend most of the day inside, I thought this was a perfect opportunity to tackle those much needed areas of my home. If you're watching this video and you heard me say that I'm going to tackle some areas of my home that need some extra love and attention, and a specific room or drawer or closet came to your mind, I hope this video encourages you to go through and organize and declutter if you need to, and hopefully you can do that at the same time as watching this video. If not, hopefully this video is the encouragement you need to get started on that project. And if you haven't seen my previous reset video, I did do a winter reset that came right after the holiday season. And so that video was me taking down all the Christmas decor and just really resetting the home for the winter months. But here we are at the end of February, and I am ready to do some more organizing and decluttering. So if you feel overwhelmed by having to declutter and organize, I encourage you to do a few things. I encourage you to look at how much you're bringing into your home. Maybe the reason you're overwhelmed is because you have too much stuff. And the easiest way to not be overwhelmed by too much stuff is to purge and stop bringing in new things. It is a huge benefit to my mental well-being if I keep my spaces as minimal as possible. I'm not a minimalist by any means, but really taking inventory of what we own and saying, do we need this? Do we use it? Is it something we use regularly? Is it adding value to our life? Those are things that we do really think through. And if it's not fulfilling any of those areas, then I just donate it or sell it or get rid of it, because the more items you have, the harder it is to keep up with. For the linen closet, it honestly looked worse than it was. It didn't take very long to do this at all. I did this one evening after I got my other tasks done for the day, and I just took down everything off of the shelves and I reorganized. I have these little containers that I organize our personal care items and our medications and different, like Neosporin, things like that we might need, and I keep them in these little containers to organize them. And on our top shelf we have our cleaning supplies, boxes and wrappers that were empty that just needed to be tossed, and I made sure everything fit precisely in here. I also have this 3-drawer organizer at the bottom that I keep extra hair ties and clips and things like that in, but I really took inventory and said, okay, do I use any of this? Am I using it? And am I going to use it in the future? And so I did donate quite a few things. I also had this basket under here, which was just really unorganized and flimsy. You can see it's like really bent weird. And I had like towels and sheets in it. So I ended up going through, we had a lot of towels and sheets that were old, that were mismatched, that we don't use, and so I donated a lot of those as well and only kept the items that we use on a regular basis. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you that has been subscribing and watching these videos. I hope they do encourage you. If you are watching this video and you aren't currently subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would. And check out my other videos. I post a video every weekend. And then when it came to the closet, this is still a work in progress. I just went through my clothes, and that was a big thing for me. There were items in my closet that when I had maybe a couple loads of laundry that needed to be done, I would go to my closet and the clothes that I wear on a regular basis were not in there. And so I found myself having all these clothes in my closet, but I would never gravitate and reach for them. So I went through my closet and also my dresser, and I took out anything that I do not wear, that doesn't fit me appropriately, that isn't comfortable, and I put those in a bag to bring to the Goodwill. And my biggest tip for this is, as soon as you fill the bag for Goodwill, immediately put it in your car and then take it as soon as you can, because if not, you're gonna have that bag laying around the house somewhere else, or it's gonna sit in your car for weeks and weeks and months and months. So if you are like me and like to thrift, you can donate your bag of items and they'll give you a coupon. I think it's 20% off, and so you can shop either for yourself or for resale. So that is a great thing as well. We also switched the covers on our couch. When we first got this couch, it was a dark grayish blue cover on the couch, and when we moved into our home, we had gotten these tan covers for this IKEA couch, and I love the tan, but they get so dirty so easily, and so we had clean them ourselves and try to keep up with the stains, but they were just getting out of control. So I switched the covers back to the gray, but the gray just really don't fit well in the space. I love the tan much more, and so we did take the covers to the dry cleaners to see if they could get out some of the stains that we just could not get out, and they did a great job. They were able to get out almost all of the stains. It looks a lot better, and the color of the couch just matches our living space so much better. So those were the two main spaces that I focused on in this video. And part 2 is going to be actually decorating for spring. So I do keep my decor pretty minimal, but I do bring in a few elements that make it feel more springy, I guess you would say. And so if you're interested in home decor and spring home decor, then make sure you come back next week for next week's video.